Shina Lagashanim, Habuzlig Yoinim, Tfilo, Tzedakah, especially Erev Shabbos Pashas Shoftim, the beginning of the month of Elul. Obviously, what's on our mind is the soldiers, the hostages, and all of Klal Yisrael. What do we need to do? An extra mitzvah. Especially now, the month of Elul. So many customs about the month of Elul, where we need to improve. One of the things, and the Rebbe speaks about this many a time, based off what are the Goinim that say that this is the time where we should check our tefillin and mezuzot in the home to make sure that they're kosher. Things could happen with time, especially places where have different climates, like here in Montreal, cold, warm, humid. Remember, the mezuzot, I'm talking about the parchments, not the boxes. They're made out of parchment. They stretch, they contract, and the ink, which is there, could run, could crack, and therefore they need to be checked. So now is the time to do that. The same thing is with the tefillin that you have. I had a most beautiful experience last night. I was in a place, and I have this habit, wherever I go, I take along my tefillin, just in case I'm going to meet a Jewish person that didn't, for whatever reason, had the opportunity that day to put on tefillin, so I can help him do so. So there I am, and I see this individual, and I walk over to him. He's sitting there, him and his wife, and after a few pleasantries, I say, can I... And before I had the chance to say, what? The wife says, oh, he did it already. I was surprised that she realized what I was going to ask. I guess she saw the pair of tefillin in my hand. Says, and he does it every day. I said, how beautiful. Wow, I'd love to hear this from every Jew that I asked to put on tefillin. And then he says, and I'm actually going to tell you why. I want to tell you the story behind it. 45 years ago, my mother passed away. My mother lived in Israel. We had gone to Israel when I was 10 years old. In 1954, I think he said. And she passed away 45 years ago. A year later came the time of the Yahrzeit. I felt the appropriate thing to do is to go to Israel, to go for the Yahrzeit. I happen to have known the director of Elal. I called him up and say, I want to go to Israel for the Askara for my mother. What do I do to get a ticket? So he advised me to go to a travel agency. The owner is a Chassidic, a Belzer Chassid for that matter, and tell him that I told you to go to him. I went. The owner wasn't there, but his wife is there, and she works also in the office. She sees me, she asks me, what do I want? And I say that I'm here to purchase a ticket to go to Israel, and Mr. So-and-so, the director of Elal here in Montreal, told me to come to you, so here I am. Okay? So then she asks me, which was out of professional character, and she asks me, and why are you planning to go to Israel? Sounds like a good Jewish mother. And I tell her, because my mother passed away, and now is the Yahrzeit, that's Askara, I want to go for. She looks at me, and she tells me, and do you put on tefillin? No. With his real Jewish, motherly, stern, loving look, she looks at me and she says, it is a bigger mitzvah for you to put on tefillin for your mother than go visit her grave. If you really care about your mother and you really want to do something for her soul, it's not about going there. It's about you putting on tefillin. She said that with such conviction and love. I haven't missed a day since. 44 years I haven't missed a day. Just think that one word can do. I'm pretty sure that this travel agent's wife is not aware of the fact that her one-time encouragement has had a 44-year effect and going on. So friends, in honor of Chodesh Elul, in honor of Shabbos Shoftim, spoke yesterday about heeding the call of the Rebbe, doing another mitzvah to welcome Mashiach, encourage somebody else to light the Shabbat candles, to put on tefillin, to check the mezuzahs, whatever it is. You, I, we all do more and encourage others with it. Shabbat Shalom.